Welcome to solverfy, the place where learning becomes simple. If you're struggling with homework, assignment, or doubt in subjects, don't worry, you are in the right place.
All right, so for this problem, we have four force vectors, and we're going to find out which ones are going to add up to be the largest and smallest in magnitude. So our F1 vector, F1, is 50 newtons east, and it won't be perfect, but I'll try to draw these about proportional to their size. We have F2, which is 10 newtons to the east. It's probably a little too long. Where's the top right there? There we go. 10 newtons. F3 points west and has a length of 40 newtons, or magnitude of 40 newtons. And F4 also points west and has a magnitude of 30 newtons. All right, so the important thing with vectors is we're not only, this isn't just adding up and subtracting. We have to think of these as positive and negative numbers if we're going to do that, and define a definite positive direction. So let's say that east is our positive direction. So this is plus. That means that west is minus. So then this would be a plus 50 right here. I'll write that right up here. Plus 10, minus 40, and minus 30. So this is just one way to think of it, and it works well when we're working in one dimension here, when everything is either pointing to the left or to the right. All right, so the two vectors that are going to give us the largest magnitude are two vectors that are going to be pointing in the same direction. So our two options are F1 and F2, or F3 and F4. So we can do some addition right here, and we can find the magnitude of each of these. So 50 plus 10, F1 and F2 is equal to 60 newtons, pointing west, or excuse me, east. Or we can do negative 40 minus negative 30, and that is equal to negative 70. We're only really concerned with the magnitude here, not with the direction. So we can take the absolute value of 60 and 70, and we'll just get 60 and 70 instead of a negative 70. All right, so it looks like F3 and F4, force 3 and force 4, are going to give us the largest magnitude. To find the smallest magnitude, we're going to be adding up vectors with opposite signs, pointing in opposite directions. For example, we can add up the 50 minus the 40. That'll give us 10 newtons. So that's pretty small. Let's see, that was F1 plus F3. We can also try F1 plus F4. And that'll give us, if you do 50 minus 30, that'll give us 20 newtons. We can do F2 plus F3. Again, these are vectors that are facing in opposite directions. That'll give us 30 newtons, but we only really care about the magnitude of that, so I'll just erase the minus sign right there. And F2 plus F4, and that'll give us a negative 20 newtons. But again, if we I'll write it this way this time, absolute value of that is just 20 newtons. All right, so if we're looking at these, comparing them, 10, 20, 30, and 20, 10 is going to be the smallest, so F1 plus F3, those are going to give us our smallest values. So again, the largest is given by, in magnitude, is given by f3 plus f4, and our smallest is given by f1 plus f3. And there you have it. Hope that was helpful, and good luck.